Bob Maloney from MyMMANews.com, and tonight I'm talking to an old friend, my man Lenny, the Gorilla Rufati. Lenny is heading to Florida for Triton Fights coming up. And first of all, Lenny, before we talk about the fights, let me just say, how you feeling? Good to see you, my man. And what's going on in life for you?
Always good to see you, Bob. I love the flag in the background. That's the best flag in the world. Man, I'm happy. I feel great. I was just telling you before we started, my energy levels and my weight has never been better. I'm very happy. I hired Eric Pena, the nutritionist. The guy's cooked for Conor McGregor. He's with Anthony Pettis right now. I'm grateful that he's giving me tips and working with me also. Energy is good. Weight is, honestly, I couldn't be happier for a training camp. For my debut.
For those who don't know, Lenny has taken all of his fights, all of his professional fights have been at 170 pounds, and Lenny decided to make a huge commitment. He's dropping to lightweight at 155 for the first time, and as he was saying, he hired a nutritionist. Lenny, listen, the grind, going through training. I mean, normally I would. You said you're feeling great, so you're not really feeling like since you're eating less, you're not really feeling more drained going through camps since you're cutting more weight. So that's been key for you, obviously.
Oh, yeah. That's very key. Yeah. What you put in your body is everything, man. Diet is Diet is like 90% of the process. Apparently, what I used to do is I would eat sugary stuff that I like, and then I would, and then in order to lose the weight, I would just kind of like starve a little, and I'd feel like crap. A lot of times, like you can't do that. So now that I got a nutritionist, I'm gonna always know what foods are right, and it even starts. Healthy food tastes good once you do it the right way, and obviously when you're freaking hungry, it all tastes great. But no, I feel energetic with the foods. They're not high calorie. So many simple whole foods we as Americans should really, really do and eat. I mean, we're the fattest country in the world, man, and there's a reason for it. We put a freaking sugar in everything. I'm wearing this shirt because last time I was in Florida was right after the 2-month, 3-month quarantine last year. It was right when the world flipped upside down. It was June of last year. I was 238 pounds of fat, brother. I had to buy a new shirt to go to Florida. This is an XL shirt. This thing that no longer fits. I need a medium. I need a small, baby. I look good, man. You know what I mean?
Look at them. Look at them. Look at that rack right there, baby.
No, I'm happy. I'm motivated. My wins and my losses, they're in the past, and the future is what's next. And I look forward to it. I'm 33 years old. Believe it or not, man, I couldn't feel any better. And I love doing
fantastic. That's great. Now, listen, Lenny, you're heading to Florida. I know it's going to be your coach, Duke Rufus. I've seen him dub it Tampa Bania because you have 4 Albanians who are on this card. You're friendly with the other 3.
Oh, yeah.
So now, who are you taking to Florida with you? And obviously, in your locker room, you're probably going to feel a little more comfortable because it's not like you're going to Florida and you're going to be amongst strangers. You're going to be around guys guys that listen. You can go over and speak Albanian to those guys, and nobody's going to know what you're saying. So that's got to give you a little bit even more comfort in that area. Kind of a little, even though you're heading out of your area, kind of like a home field advantage, feeling comfortable. How's that feel?
Exactly. I got to shout out Triton Fights, man. They are working so hard, those guys. They're from Long Island. They always do shows, and they had hit me up about 3 years ago, right before I turned pro. While I was amateur at the time, they had hit me up to fight for them. I said, let's see in the future. Who knows what the future will bring? And then I ended up signing with Ring of Combat. No, these guys, Triton Fights out of Long Island, man, they work very hard. Chris Machi working hard. The owner, Nick Canavia, works very hard. We're so grateful that they're basically bringing New York City to Florida. It's like New York versus Florida. I feel like the locker room I'm going to be in is going to be like Ring of Combat locker room. It's going to be me, Dennis, Vilson, this kid Armando. We all speak Albanian. We're all friendly with each other. We're all friends. We all talk online dang near every day. I know they're bringing people. I got like a group of 10. I got a group of 20 coming just from Wisconsin, man. You know, you remember, you gotta play hotel ticket and plane ticket, all, and these people that, you know, they don't care, they want to go. They're going. It's perfect because they will go to spring break. Shout out to the Latifi family from Harry's Prohibition. They're on spring break, so they're all coming to the fight. They're bringing the kids. Yeah, I'm blessed, man. You know, and here I am. You know, I'm only 4-3, and I got all this support, man. You know, and I'm very grateful. Yeah.
Hey, well, listen, one thing I've learned, you know, I didn't really learn about how the Albanian, you know, family, the Albanian community, how much they love the fights. And when I'm at, like you said, when I'm at Ring of Combat, I'm down at the front of the cage, and you know what? They're screaming for their fighters, and not only that, they're very friendly, Lenny. I've met a doctor that works with Dennis. I've met your buddy that you were just talking about. I met him. He grabbed me at the casino at Tropicana. So it's really a beautiful thing that you guys can share it as a community and you get that much support. Speaking of that support, man, I know that you have been killing it with the sponsors. So make sure you give them some love. Let's hear who's been really backing you up here.
All right. So as I just mentioned, Harry's Prohibition Bistro out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. I got My Fight Space out of New York. Where at Entertainment, my boy and teammate from here from Rufus Sport, he runs you know, like a nightclub promotion. Guy's awesome. Parkside Family Restaurant here in Wisconsin, my sister's restaurant. Plaza Pizza, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, my dad, right where you're at. MMA Tico, man, they kill it with these shirts, man. They do a great job for all of us local fighters, and we're very grateful to them. So my management, Sucker Punch Entertainment. I got to give a shout out to Elvis Gashi. The guy's 24-1 professional world kickboxer glory. He's going to be in my corner, man. I'm very grateful. My other two corners is Andrew Johnson, the guy I fought in Stellar Fights. He moved to Florida. We're very good friends. And JP St. Louis. He's my teammate from Rufus Sport, but he moved to Orlando just during the pandemic. So nobody knows me better than that guy. I'm set, man. You know, I got Eric Pena, my nutritionist, who is sculpting me, man. All I got to do is listen. He writes the plan. I listen, and I feel chiseled. Obviously, Rufus Sport, Method MMA. I got to give a shout out to my boy Ryan Cafaro, TKO Fitness in Cherry Hill. Love those guys. Haiti Mameti is, as we mentioned, guy always promoting me. He's a singer and small party singer in New York City. The guy's awesome. Small parties, big parties, he'll do it. And of course, Triton Fights, man. I'm, you know, at a time like this for local shows. When I say local shows, I mean not UFC or Bellator or everyone else. It's very hard to put on shows. Very hard because you need ticket sales. So what they did is they left New York just for now. They went to Florida for this one, and they might go back to New York in July. From what I hear, things are opening up, brother. So, you know, big shout out Triton Fights, man, for making this whole thing possible. Basically, calling it it's like a Albania night. You know, once again.
Absolutely. Hey, well, listen, they know you guys bring it. It's going to be on UFC Fight Pass, so I'll be able to watch you fight, you know, over here in Jersey, and you'll be in Florida doing your thing. And I know you have a lot of fans who are going to be watching, pulling for you, man. Lenny, it's always a pleasure.
The pay-per-view will actually be on TritonFights.com, and you can see it for like $19 or something like that. It's good. It's got professional cameras in the cage and everything. TritonFights.com.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. I'll make sure I write that up in the write-up, TritonFights.com for the pay-per-view portion. And for $20 to see that card, it's got, you know, listen, Dennis was just on the Contender Series. You're going down to lightweight. It looks like a really nice card. We also have a couple of local females from this area who are fighting in there, you know.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun card.
Bill Wilson's the main event. He's going for the belt. You know, like I said, and then Armando, he's making his pro debut. So yeah, man, we got a great stacked card. A lot of names.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Best of luck in your final weight cut. I'm glad I got to talk to you before you were too hungry. And safe travels, brother. And I'll be watching, and from my couch, I'll be screaming for you to do well. And we'll talk again soon, my man. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. And
thank you. Means a lot. Your friendship is everything. Whether I win or lose, you're always my man, and I appreciate that. I feel really good going into this fight, Bob. I really, really do. Thank you, Bob.
My pleasure, man. I go down to 55 and start killing it. Look forward to it.
Yes, sir.